We started off our natural blue spaces, working with 4 schools in the area and bringing an artist in, Kremena, who worked with 4 schools who had different angles and different waterways, like ponds, canals, rivers, and other blue spaces. And with the artists, they drew these fantastic maps that we can see behind us. And then we worked out a river charter that people could use to protect their riverways.
I think it's absolutely great because at the end of the day, everybody has to understand how nature relates to them and their life and sustaining the environment, which is so important to everything that's happening.
Wonderful. I mean, I think it's been a beautiful job on the maps. I love maps. I love tracing where I've been and where I'm going. I used to run a lot more, so you'd always have to plan where your journey was. Now we used to plan my way and my journey around the area, hopefully on a circular loop so you could come back to where you started again.
I think it's fantastic because I think it's, you're like teaching kids about nature and they're having a fantastic artistic kind of collaborative project together. You produce something really beautiful, that everyone can feel a part of, or the kids can sort of identify something they put in the picture. It's fantastic for the children and the whole community.
Well, I guess it's good for getting kids to have an awareness of the outside and a passion for nature and their surroundings rather than, it's easy to become sort of TV or tablet kind of obsessed.
My key moment, I think, was just I think over a few days when I went to the school in Canals and River Trust was the excitement of wanting to learn about waterways. I think initially when you go there, the kids are a bit apprehensive, they're like, well, I don't really know what's going on. But by the end of it, they were really excited and they wanted to go to school each day and learn new stuff, which was really interesting. And they all had their different opinions and funny quirks about certain stuff about the waterways, which I found really cool.
Yeah, I think it's really important for children to understand the waterways and understand dangers to them and what can happen, environmental concerns, everything like that.
It's a very important project. I think the waterways around Leighton and Linslade are crucial. They need to be preserved. I think that if we don't preserve these waterways, then we will regret that and lose them. So it's important that we preserve them and learn more about them.
I have come into the project to help to coordinate working across the schools, going into the schools and supporting Krem, the artist, in developing the work with the young people. I've been scanning the artwork, which means I got to see all of the fantastic artwork and got to engage with the artwork on a very intimate level, which was lovely. And then I have been part of bringing it all together and then being able to be part of this fantastic day today to share it with everybody.
I think it's a very good idea. I think more of this is needed because the less we know, the less is kept and the less is preserved. And that'll be a great loss to everyone, and we'll then grow up with the whole blank spaces in our lives where our heritage and history once was.
My granddad had a barge and I used to go on it with him and sort of sit on the roof and look at all the fishes, and I loved sitting on it, sort of talking to him about it. And sadly though, he passed away in 2020, but his story still lives on, and I love sort of talking about him and his barge.
Well, I live near a lake, so I often take my little one down there, and she likes looking at the wildlife down there, and also again being safe near it and teaching her about what it means and protecting that area in particular.
Seeing the seasons change, and getting to know your patch and seeing how it goes through that cycle is really, it makes you feel a part of it, right? It shows you that you're not disconnected from nature, you're part of nature, and you're within it, so yeah.
Well, when I was in the schools, the teachers kept coming to tell me that it felt like a gift to them, and more than one teacher said that in more than one place. They felt gifted with the opportunity to work with an artist, for the children, the pupils, to have access to different techniques, different skills, different knowledge, different faces. I think they felt really invested in and part of something special.
I think it looks really nice. I like how all the other schools have done it and how all the pictures look a little bit different.
I think it's really good because it's really colourful, and I like all the people that they've made and all the birds and all the green.
We think it's beautiful. It's amazing. It's so nice to see the children getting involved in it, and I was just saying that it doesn't matter how long I look at it for, I can't see enough of it. I keep seeing more bits and more bits and more bits. It's beautiful. I think it's great. It's lovely, and it's nice that it's local areas that we know really well. We've known them for years, so it's really nice.
I think it's brilliant. I think the more we can get youngsters involved in anything greening, particularly where it's being creative. I mean, we as a council are really keen to create more green spaces, you know, no mow May, wilding areas, that kind of thing, even in our parks, and creating special wide areas in parks. And I know a lot of schools do this. So anything that can be done really to help develop the idea of bringing nature back, whether it's with youngsters or at any level, is fantastic, and I fully support that. And you know, I work actually quite a bit on that sort of stuff with other councillors too.
Apart from the 4 maps, we also needed to create an inspiring and educational charter about how to use and enjoy the local waterways without affecting them in any way. So our Natural Blue Spaces Charter, with the original drawings by the children, focuses on showering. It's better than taking a bath. No rubbish, reuse, recycle, repeat, calm, laughter, enriched, amazing, new, keep the scene clean. So we have all sorts of different inspiring and useful narratives. Well, one of the children also said that to reduce water use, we should stop drinking water. We said we should definitely not stop drinking water, so the humorous elements were definitely there.
Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay! Remember to preserve and protect our natural blue spaces. May God save the King!